Welcome back to India Today Global, where we're bringing you some of the latest reactions from the world, from around the world, to the Indian elections of 2024. First of all, last night we had many of India's neighbors react to the elections, many of them congratulating Prime Minister Narendra Modi. You had the leaders of Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Bhutan and Nepal reacting to the Indian election results and congratulating Prime Minister Modi and the National Democratic Alliance for securing another term in office. Literally just as I said this, the Prime Minister of the Seychelles also reacting and congratulating the Prime Minister for an election victory. And in fact, something you see also in the neighborhood is that a number of government opposition leaders, people who have worked with India very closely in the past, have also reached out and congratulated the Prime Minister and the NDA for this victory. They include former President Mohammad Nasheed of the Maldives and Mahinda Rajapaksa, who also headed Sri Lanka for several years. One of the big reactions, of course, from the neighborhood coming from President Mohammad Muizzu, the current president of the Maldives. He's had some tensions with the Indian government in the past, but really in recent weeks and months, we've seen the two countries come slightly closer together. You had the foreign minister visiting, so maybe this will be seen as this quick reaction will be seen as something of a reconciliatory gesture between the two countries. China also issued its congratulations to the Prime Minister, to the NDA, during the daily press conference of the Foreign Ministry. The spokesperson said that China was ready to work with India to promote healthy and stable development of relations between the two countries. You also had from Iran a reaction from President Mohammad Mokhber, congratulating the Prime Minister and also hoping for an improvement of the friendly relations between Iran and India. Also a significant reaction, speaking of China, is that of Taiwan. William Lai, the president of Taiwan, newly sworn in, also reacted to the election of Narendra Modi, extended his congratulations, also talked about building a stronger partnership between India and Taiwan. We've had the odd comment from former ministers and the television news media as well. We'll get to that in a moment. But so far, no real reaction from Pakistan. Further abroad, Italy's Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni was one of the first global leaders, especially from the West, to react to this news, congratulating the Prime Minister for his victory. You also have the leaders of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, made a tweet both in English as well as in Hindi, congratulating the Prime Minister, saying that he wanted India and Ukraine to work much more closely together. You also have the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, saying Badhai ho in his tweet, again congratulating the Prime Minister and the NDA for a third term. Japan's Prime Minister Fumio Kishida also reached out, said he hopes for a closer partnership between India and Japan in the Indo-Pacific. What you also have is some Caribbean nations, Barbados and Jamaica in particular, also coming out quickly and congratulating the Prime Minister on this election. But what you see significantly is that many Western countries have not made a comment just yet. The State Department actually explained this. They said until the final election counting and the results are done, they are not going to come out and make a statement. So that I don't think we're going to see a number of Western countries come out in the next little while. But as and when they come in, we'll absolutely update you. So these are the governmental reactions, but the global media reactions to this election upset, this election shocker, have been much, much more interesting. You have the UK's BBC News saying that Modi has faced a shock result after his Bharatiya Janata Party lost its majority in parliament. Modi loses his aura of invincibility, leads the New York Times. Quite an interesting headline there. You also have Western publications like the Financial Times, the Washington Post, the Bloomberg and the Guardian all converging on this narrative of the Prime Minister sort of being shocked by this election result. And of course, because internationally as well, the accepted narrative was that the Prime Minister was going to win a much, much larger number of seats. And another thing that's come up that might be of interest to viewers is that a recurring theme in these articles is how much people are questioning whether the Prime Minister in this new coalition government will be able to run the government as effectively or as forcefully as he has over the last 10 years. And finally, of course, we talked about this yesterday, but Pakistan's news media has been enjoying itself slightly, seeing these results. We also have Geo News coming out very recently saying that Modi, who said that he would cross 400 seats, is finding it hard to cross even 300 seats. And in fact, they turned out to be correct on that. The NDA did not cross 300 seats. Sama News also focused on the electoral setbacks faced by the Prime Minister. So a lot of the coverage there in Pakistan has been on why the NDA alliance was unable to get as far as it needed to meet its target of 400 par. So a lot of focus on that. Those are the reactions so far. Lots of countries are reacting right now. Lots of heads of state coming in. We will update you as and when we get those reactions. Thank you again for watching India Today Global. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy our content.